What's up, guys? I'm Stephen Kimbles. I'm the writer and director of the short film Just a Game, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about how it happened. So, without further ado, let's take a look. So, I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. I was super fortunate to get this location for the film. I have a good friend that I've known for a long, long time. He just fulfilled his childhood dream of opening a board game store. I mean, days before we filmed this. So we were fortunate enough to be able to use that location, and I honestly couldn't have made this film without him. So
So, are you old enough to remember this game?
I don't even know what it is. It just looked interesting to me.
So these two guys, funny. I actually had. I was supposed to have actors lined up for this film, and I don't know. It just kind of fell through. Apparently, they don't like to film on Saturdays. Uh, so we did shoot this all in one day, and these two guys kind of, they're good friends. They kind of stepped in and filled out some roles for me, as did everyone on the cast and the crew. Uh, but I was, again, I'm super lucky that I have some friends that helped me fill out some parts. But you can definitely tell that they're not actors, and that's okay. You know, everybody's got to start somewhere. And I honestly think they did a really good job for this being their first role.
Oh yeah, it's a really good game. It's a lot of fun. That'll be $60. I'd give the instructions a good look over, but feel free to sit it wherever you want.
Oh no, it's just here.
Oh, what's up, Jordan? What can I help you with?
I'm looking for a game. Suro. I've been saving up for a month to get it.
I just sold the last copy to that guy over there.
When are you getting more?
There's only a limited amount made, so we're actually not getting any more.
So this is a great example of how sometimes you kind of have to change your script in the middle of filming, and this is actually a big example. If I look at my script here, Jordan is actually supposed to be Greg. And there's a part in here where the guy at the counter, Dan, is he says something, and we were in the middle of filming, and my actor Will said the line, and it just sounded awful. I, for the life of me, can't remember what it was, but it's just a good example of how, you know, on the fly in filmmaking, sometimes you have to go with the flow and change the script.
So, are you a big Suro fan?
What's that?
That game you have right there? Is there any way I can buy it from you? I've been saving up for it for a month.
Why should I sell it to you?
It's my childhood. My dad used to bring me in here and we'd play it all the time, but then it got discontinued, so I just want to play it again.
What's in it for me?
You'd be getting your money back. Please, you'd really help me out.
I'll sell it to you for $120.
I loved when I was putting this together, and I heard that song. I thought this is perfect. This is just the situation in a song. So our guy here, Bobby, is just, he's supposed to represent like a wealthy upper class. He comes from money, and he just doesn't care. And Nick did a really good job of pulling that off. I was super happy with his performance here. It did take a ton of takes. We shot from, I think, 5 different angles. We shot the scene over and over again. And, I love Nick, man. Couldn't remember his lines, but he pulled it off pretty well.
That's double the price.
Well, you said it was discontinued, so that makes this something of a collector's item. I mean, if you won't buy it, I'm sure someone will. This doesn't seem like that challenging of a game. What's the big deal?
Tell you what, why don't you play me for it?
Play you for it? It's already mine. You have to do more than that.
Okay. How about this? How about if I win, you let me buy the game. If you win, you can take the game and my money.
Fine. Should be easy enough. Like getting free money.
Audio here is like a pretty big challenge. Audio in general is a pretty big challenge. I definitely don't envy the people that do sound editing in Hollywood. That's for sure. I mean, I went back and forth between Premiere Pro and Audition, and Audition has a great feature called I think it's noise reduction, and it works super phenomenally. You wouldn't believe the amount of background noise that was in this before I did the audio work, but man, it's still this is a good example of lessons learned where next time maybe turn off the air. So that is something to definitely keep in mind, but that was really the only thing audio-wise that I thought was really a challenge for me in post-production. Everything else was pretty smooth, and then that part where Bobby says, "You'll have to do better than that." In the take where the microphone was facing him, he didn't say that. But that, to me, I felt like was an important part of his character, because he wants more. He still wants more. That's just him. That's his nature. And so the only time he said that during photography was when the mic was facing Jordan, Sam. And so I kind of had to mess around with the audio. I think I got it about as close as I can get it. Somebody might be able to tweak it a little more, but I still think it came out pretty good. But yeah, I definitely want to comment on the noise in the background being the air, and it's a challenge, man. So
Set up the game then.
So those 2 close-up shots were actually reused footage, and that really taught me the importance of getting as much footage as you can, especially now that we're in the digital age. You don't really have to worry about not having enough film. It's just so easy, and things like that are it just made that montage a little better, that close-up, that emotion. And actually, at the beginning, the title sequence, all of those shots in the store were shot well before that. I mean, those were shot... I shot those for a documentary I actually did for Daniel about the store. And so when I was trying to put together a title sequence, and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to put in place there, I went back to that footage and I said, "Oh, here's some great shots," and they perfectly fit the story. So I was, again, very, very fortunate to have already undertaken the task of that documentary. So
I did it. That means you have to let me buy the game at the original price.
Yeah, whatever.
Kinda hot.
this is actually a great shot that I just paused on. This that music, I couldn't figure out a song for this part, so I found this and I thought, okay, I kind of dig this. It's kind of a 50s vibe, in the diner, and the girl walks in and that's his date, and that's exactly what I wanted, and I think it fit super well. So very happy that I found it. Actually, all the music was from a guy named Kevin MacLeod. I think he's a guy living in the UK. His website, I believe, is incompetech.com. Super great stuff. He's been putting out music on there for years, and I've heard it used in a lot of YouTube videos and whatnot. So definitely, if you need some music recommendations, I would definitely check him out. I'll actually link him in this video down below.
Hey, I was just setting up a game for us to play.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's fine. Thank you so much for coming here. I know it's a weird first date, but my dad used to bring me here and we'd play this game all the time.
Well, I can't wait for you to teach me how to play.
Well, guys, I believe that is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this, How It Happened. I have a lot of people to thank, the actors, and Dan, for letting me use the store, for coming out, taking your time, and helping with this project. I was very fortunate. So, appreciate you guys watching this, and I will come back at you next time.